capacity to bleed. These are the patients who suddenly become unconscious. And these particular lesions, if they are deeply seated or somewhere near the eloquent areas, they are, surgeons really can't do anything. So we do CYBERKNIFE for all these treatments. And typically you can see pre-treatment, post-treatment, the kind of responses you get using this sophisticated technology. This is a small kid who was not able to move her eye on the left side. And you can see there is a small tumor right there. And this patient, immediately after the treatment, just draw your attention to the kind of movement the eyeball has. This is yet another 4 years kid who had double vision and other ophthalmic problems. And 4 weeks after the treatment, look at the responses you get. And switching the gears, we are not just speaking for cancer. We are thinking beyond the cancers, which is the functional applications, which is routinely practiced in our center. And this is typically the kind of impact which these patients have. This particular patient had severe, just touch of the finger, just winces. There will be electric shock like pain. Immediately after the treatment, you can see how beautifully the patient is not having any pain. 2 years post-treatment, the patient is off any medications. This particular patient, you can see here how he was wincing the eyes and with severe pain. Immediately after the treatment, you can see how beautifully this patient got relieved of the suffering. So the moot point which I'm trying to make is these functional indications, they are much more easily addressable using radiosurgery and without knife. This particular patient, who is an auto driver, was suffering with severe pain in the ear whenever he swallows something. So this patient has actually approached many neurosurgeons and finally landed with me because the complications are very high. And you can see we have done the treatment, and immediately after the treatment, the patient had 4 release in front of me, and that was after a period of 6 months. Similarly, if you look into the beyond neuralgic space, we can also plan for tremor radiosurgery, where you can, the patient actually have tremor which is very severe, and immediately after the treatment, you can see the kind of responses. This is a patient who had dystonia, and once the treatment is done, you can see 6 months later, the kind of response these patients have. Similarly, we can do for epilepsy and psychiatric indications like depression and OCD, obsessive compulsive disorders. So friends, let me conclude that the future of radiation therapy is about perfection of the individual fraction of delivery, and that needs to be precisely compact. It should be real time. It should have the ability to incorporate the most advanced functional information. My gratitude to the visionary leaders, our chairman, vice chairman, our group onco president, director, and CEO, all of whom have given us opportunity to look beyond the scalpel with the most advanced techniques. And lastly, I use this platform to kind of share you that I'm working with a wonderful team with a cumulative experience of 140 years and experience of 5,000 cases. As Dr. Mahadev has already alluded to, we are the first in the country to launch the CYBERKNIFE system. And definitely, yes, this is another new feather in our armamentarium, which gives us the capability to do everything on the planet. Thank you so very much for your question.
That was an eye-opening, enlightening review, Dr. Shankar. Thank you so much. And keeping in mind this review, I would like to now invite you to watch an interesting, the cutting-edge technology which we are laying in front of the audience today, the CYBERKNIFE. Now, please project the video so that it adds to our mind what we are going to do and how Apollo Hospitals is leading the way in front from everywhere, all corners, surgical, radiation and medical. I hope we all understood a bit of at least the latest technology which we are celebrating today. Moving on, I would like to invite Mr. Harshad Reddy, Director Operations, Group Oncology and International, on the stage to share his thoughts about the cutting edge technology. Sir, please.
Namaste and Vanakkam. Respected Sir, Thiru Thangam Thenarasu, our on Respected Sir, Thiru Thangam Thenarasu, our Honorable Minister for Finance, Planning, Human Resource Management, Government of Tamil Nadu, Dr. Preeta Reddy, our Honorable Vice Chairman, dignitaries and valued guests, our senior oncologists and members of Apollo Cancer Centers, my dearest Apollo family and friends from the media, greetings and welcome to a morning filled with hope and positivity. Facing a cancer diagnosis is undoubtedly a challenging journey that evokes fear, deep concern and sadness. However, we are here today in an era wherein cancer care has made remarkable progress. Thanks to the remarkable advancements in technology built on a foundation of deep scientific research, data analytics, and the unwavering dedication of skilled oncologists. These advancements are ushering in a new era in cancer care, offering renewed possibilities and transforming patient outcomes. In the present day, cancer has undoubtedly become a global health challenge, impacting the lives of millions. In India alone, it is estimated that 1 in 9 people, that is 1 in 9 people, may develop cancer during their lifetime. According to a report by the Indian Council of Medical Research, the number of cancer cases in India is expected to increase sevenfold by 2025. Nevertheless, amidst these statistics, there is reason for hope. Breakthroughs in technology are revolutionizing the early detection and diagnosis of cancer. Cutting-edge techniques such as advanced imaging, molecular imaging, and liquid biopsies have significantly enhanced our ability to identify and stage tumors accurately. Likewise, precision medicine has emerged as a game changer in treatment planning. This approach tailors medical treatment to each patient's unique genetic makeup, lifestyle, and environment. Innovations in genomic sequencing, molecular profiling, and other advancements empower clinicians to enhance both the effectiveness and safety of treatments. Moreover, minimally invasive techniques have been transforming cancer surgeries. Surgical robots, including the Da Vinci surgical systems, have revolutionized complex operations by enhancing precision and dexterity. These advancements have led to improved surgical outcomes and reduced complications. Today, we are here for the formal launch of yet another revolution, which is South Asia's first CYBERKNIFE FIM robotic radiosurgery system, and I thank our chief guest, Thiru Thangam Thenarasu, for his valued support, sir. It is the most advanced CYBERKNIFE in the world, offering a revolutionary treatment modality for cancerous and non-cancerous tumors, particularly for patients with inoperable or surgically complex tumors. CYBERKNIFE may provide an alternative to traditional surgery. For over 3 decades now, and aligned with the vision of our chairman at Apollo Cancer Centers, our commitment has been to deliver patient-centric care by harnessing the power of technology to enhance outcomes. Through ongoing collaborations and investments in cutting-edge technologies, we strive to be the best possible when it comes to cancer care. To our friends from the media, I humbly urge you to amplify about us being South Asia's first CYBERKNIFE FIM robotic radiosurgery system, being available right here in Tamil Nadu, as there are millions of patients and their family looking for a cure for their loved ones diagnosed with cancer. Beyond India, patients from over 140 countries, that is 140 countries, also look to our country with great hope in their heart. As a nation, India came together and overcame the COVID-19 crisis ably. And Tamil Nadu's efforts in tackling the pandemic were exemplary, sir. I am wholly confident that now Tamil Nadu will also stand tall as a beacon of new hope for cancer patients all around the world. I thank the dignitaries, our valued guests, my Apollo family, and members of the media for believing in the vision of Apollo Cancer Centers and fueling our efforts with your convictions. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Harsha Reddy. I hope and pray that all your dreams come true. Going on, I would like to invite Mr. Dinesh Madhavan, President Group Oncology and International, to talk about his thoughts on CYBERKNIFE. Sir?
Good morning and namaste, Honorable Minister Thiru Thangam Thenarasu. It's a privilege to have you, Ms. Preetha, Vice Chairperson, distinguished members on the dais and off the dais. We have had a clinician who made an elaborate presentation on CYBERKNIFE, who's probably had 2 decades of experience, and with his team over 140 years, and it puts me in a difficult spot to talk about the CYBERKNIFE. The only difference what we got to see from the previous generation to this has got, like what we have in others, the best in its class, an FIM, which is a fixed MLC, which you have Insights MLC, which makes it far different from what anybody else can offer today in a radiosurgery system. What it creates for the patient from 2009 when we installed the first one is that when a person can't get operated, you have a system which can do what is inoperable. When a patient can't undergo anesthesia because of some other conditions which are with his current condition, then you can have a patient who undergoes this procedure without anesthesia. A patient who is probably having a cancer in an eloquent area which probably the human hand cannot reach. Today, with the power of artificial intelligence, the radiosurgery system can do. Well, we heard a lot about artificial intelligence's role in medicine. You are truly getting to see what you saw in the video and how it actually plays and how it is today being shown, practically being delivered at Apollo Cancer Center, Thenampet. What it does is provides the interface of the experience over 14 years that Apollo has in radiosurgery and cross-pollinate that synergetically with the technology. 14 years of work done by the clinicians is what finally transpired to create the next generation of radiosurgery. While we go around and we harness the hope of that, we have saved so many thousands of patients who came to us over the last 14 years. We hope in the next decade with this particular system, we're able to do far better than what we did in the last 14 years. What it additionally creates is, because of the brilliance of the expertise of the clinicians and the technology which was there and the management teams which stood as a guardian of hope for many who came through with one single hope that they can walk back and not actually get into an ICU or actually get into blood transfusions and complications. It's like a daycare procedure, taking one fraction or 5 fractions, spending 15 minutes a day or 15 minutes across 5 days. Is these set of patients today are able to have a better technology available to them than what was available 14 years back. Both these were remarkably made possible because of the vision of a chairman who in 2009 thought about getting the first in India and who again in 2023 thought we should have the best in South Asia. What it creates for us is an hope for over 2 billion people who otherwise in South Asia would not have the best of what can be available. Puts us in parity with what anybody gets in Europe or US. I'm also mighty pleased while I'm talking about the CYBERKNIFE to let know, because of the work done over the last 14 years and the impeccable outcomes for the thousands of patients, as rightly said by my colleague, with a combined experience of 140, we're the only second center in the world to actually train a doctor for a radiosurgery system. Earlier, if anybody wanted to go for a radiosurgery training, including some of my colleagues who have gone in the past, all had to go to the US for training. Today, Apollo Cancer Center, Thenampet, becomes the second center in the world to undergo training for patients who want to for clinicians, clinicians who want to get trained for a radiosurgery program, which truly puts you and Chennai, thanks to the guidance of the Honorable Minister and the Government of Tamil Nadu, to make sure that you're at the epicenter of the care and cutting edge technology, because that's when you actually build the brilliant minds of tomorrow. Having said this, I congratulate the entire team and wish you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. It gives me an immense pleasure to invite our enigmatic Vice Chairman, Preeta Reddy Doctor, to come on the stage and share her vision with us. Madam.
Namaste. I'm so delighted and honored that the Honorable Minister Thangam Thennarasu took time off to be here with us today. And of course the senior clinicians, Dinesh, Harshad, Sheila, the rest of the team, congratulations for bringing the best-in-class technology again for our country, for our countrymen, and also positioning India and Tamil Nadu on the global map. So congratulations for doing that. To me, it's a very significant day because we have come with Southeast Asia as the most advanced CYBERKNIFE. And you know, Apollo, when it started, we were 40 years old, sir, as an institution. Always to bring the best in class to our country. It was always to treat Indians with the most advanced technology, with the most advanced clinical acumen, commit to the best outcomes, and see that people don't have to travel abroad for treatment. And I think we've done that. And apart from that, patients from 140 plus countries come to us for treatment. So I think we've been able to do this over the past 40 years. But what we've also done is that we've raised the bar on clinical competence, clinical services, not only within the Apollo system but throughout the country. And I think that has been an exciting journey for us as Indians to be able to do that. I'm so happy to be here with everybody because while the Tenampet Hospital got rated as the best cancer center in the private sector, we must congratulate the team for that in the country. I think it is a responsibility to do the best for our patients, to see that we invest in the best technology, we have the best clinicians. Thank you all for being part of this journey and this dream. And the greatest support system, whether it is the medical physicists or the nurses or the technologists, everyone comes together as a seamless and a well-orchestrated team to deliver that precise care. You saw a bit of the machine, and it's all about precision, it's all about technology, and it's about great outcomes. And I think if we commit to doing these three things well, consistently, we will definitely be able to be of service to our patients. So while saying this, sir, I'd like to make a promise that we will continue to see that Tamil Nadu stands high on the global map, because we started in Chennai. We've had tremendous support from the government. We only have to request. We don't even go beyond that, and we have your time, we have your support, and we're very grateful for that, sir. And we will continue to do it. And there was one comment which Mr. Madhavan made earlier about how people are coming to us for training. We always look to the West to say that the US is the best or Europe is the best. But there is a time, and it's beginning now, we're starting to see that people are coming to us for training, they're coming to us for research. We will be able to bring the best molecules, the best technology to make a difference in the world. And I think that day is not far behind, and this is the right, one step in the right direction. So congratulations and God bless, and I'm so excited to be here with all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. On behalf of Apollo community, I would assure you the best of our abilities and to live up to your expectations. Ladies and gentlemen, it's now my great pleasure and honor to call our Honorable Chief Guest, Minister of Finance, Human Resource Management, Mr. Thangam Thanarasu, to come up and share his thoughts. He has been very kind and grateful. We are grateful for his time. Sir, please.
Respected Dr. Preetha Reddy, my dear brother Harshad Reddy, dignitaries on the dais, distinguished guests, friends from media. It is indeed a great pleasure and it's a proud moment for me to be a part of this formal launch of this CYBERKNIFE technology for cancer treatment. One of the most advanced technologies in the world, which is now being brought to India. This is the first of its kind in Southeast Asia. That is one of the most important things that we would like to know. Today, Chennai, especially Tamil Nadu, is now becoming the hub for advanced healthcare systems, and Chennai is playing a vital role. Within Chennai, I would always, it is my duty to mention that Apollo Hospitals, you are a pioneer in bringing in the latest technologies. That is the most important thing. And this technology is always helpful and useful to the common public of the state. So when these services are made available to the common people, then only the mission is completed, it is fulfilled. In this context, I would always like to congratulate Apollo that whatever technologies that you are bringing in, be that an advanced redefining technology like CYBERKNIFE technology, or any other services to the rural poor society. It is always my pleasure to note that Apollo is there to help the people who are really in need. So I take this opportunity to congratulate Apollo for this fest. Number two, as I have already mentioned, that it is a mind-boggling technology, the multifaceted technology, which has always been looked as a very innovative technology, and now this is now being made available in Tamil Nadu is a real proud moment for everyone, especially those who are in the medical field. They would be in a position to appreciate the importance of this. Number one, it has now made the entire medical procedure a simplified one. You don't need to spend multiple days over there for treatment, which can be what is normally being done for a period of 10 days. It is now it is immediately done over a cup of coffee. That is what I see this. So such kind of improvement in technologies, and when that is really made available to the betterment of the treatments, I think this is one step that you have really taken considerably for the betterment of the state. As you know very well, Tamil Nadu has got a very robust healthcare system. When compared with the other states, Tamil Nadu is always positioned as number one in the country, and that is ably supported by hospitals like Apollo. And Apollo, you have been a pioneer in bringing in many technologies, and this is yet another feather on your cap. So I take this opportunity to congratulate the consultant doctors, and as has been rightly mentioned by Dr. Preeta, it is not only for the treatment that people are coming to Apollo, it is also for the advanced training that is more important, and you have already got a full-fledged training system for many other medical facilities, for paramedical colleges, etc. And this most advanced training facility is another feather on your cap, I would say. பொதுவாக நான் சொல்ல வேண்டும் என்று சொன்னால், புற்றுநோயை குறித்து ஒரு பெரிய விழிப்புணர்வு தமிழ்நாட்டிலே நமக்கு கொண்டு வர வேண்டும். குறிப்பாக மகளிருக்கான இந்த புற்றுநோய் விழிப்புணர்வு என்பது மிக முக்கியமான ஒன்றாக எனக்கு படுகிறது. தமிழ்நாட்டினுடைய பல பகுதிகளில், குறிப்பாக கிராமப்புறங்களில் இருக்கக்கூடிய மகளிர் அவர்களுக்கு வரக்கூடிய இந்த புற்றுநோய்க்கான வாய்ப்புகளை குறித்து இன்னும் அறியாமல் இருக்கிறாங்க. ஸோ தி ஃபர்ஸ்ட் அண்ட் foremost duty I would say for the medical fraternity is to create an awareness among the public, especially among the rural women, to know more about the possible cancers that they might encounter. உதாரணமாக மார்பக புற்றுநோயாக இருந்தாலும் அல்லது கர்ப்பவாய் புற்றுநோயாக இருந்தாலும் இது சராசரியாக எல்லோருக்கும் வரக்கூடிய ஒன்று என்பதை அவர்கள் அறிந்து கொள்ளக்கூடிய வகையில் நாம் இதை செய்ய வேண்டும். ஒரு 2 நாளைக்கு முன்பாக நான் கலைஞர் அவர்களுடைய 100வது நினைவு தொடக்க விழாவை முன்னிட்டு ஒரு பன்னோக்கு மருத்துவ முகாமுக்கு போயிருக்கிற போது அங்கே பலருக்கும் இந்த சோதனைகளை நடத்தக்கூடிய ஒரு வாய்ப்பை நாங்கள் பெற்றோம். கிராமப்புற மகளிருக்கு அதை குறித்த ஒரு விழிப்புணர்வு இல்லாத போது மாண்புமிகு முதலமைச்சர் நம்முடைய தளபதி அவர்கள் இந்த புற்றுநோய் விழிப்புணர்வு என்பது கிராமப்புறங்களை நடத்தக்கூடிய மருத்துவ முகாம்களிலே இது வர வேண்டும் என்று எங்களுக்கு அறிவுறுத்தியிருந்தார்கள். அதிலே நிறைய பேருக்கு செய்யக்கூடிய வாய்ப்புகளை பெற்றோம். நான் இந்த வாய்ப்பை பயன்படுத்தி கொண்டு அப்போலோ நிர்வாகத்தை நான் கேட்டுக்கொள்வது, கிராமப்புற மகளிருக்கு குறிப்பாக இத்தகைய விழிப்புணர்வை உருவாக்குவதற்கு, அவர்களுக்கு உரிய அந்த மருத்துவ சிகிச்சைகளை ஆரம்ப நிலையிலே கண்டறிந்து நாம் செய்வதற்கு, தி ஏர்லி டிடெக்ஷன் ஆஃப் கேன்சர் இஸ் மோர் இம்பார்ட்டன்ட் பார்ட் ஆஃப் இட், அதை நாம் செய்வதற்கு நீங்கள் நல்ல ஒத்துழைப்பை தர வேண்டும் என்றும் நான் அரசாங்கத்தினுடைய சார்பிலே உங்களிடத்தில் நான் கேட்டுக்கொள்வேன். From the part of the government, I would also take this opportunity to assure the Apollo management that the government is always willing to support you in all your endeavors, and you can really count on us for all your future requirements with respect to the additional medical facilities or impart training to the doctors, or in fact to take it to the rural masses where you can definitely help them in detecting cancer in its early stages and for further treatments. ஸோ இத்துடன் அதை தெரிவிப்பதன் மூலமாக ஒரு மிகப்பெரிய ஒரு டெக்னாலஜிக்கல் அட்வான்ஸ்மெண்ட்டை அவர்கள் இங்கே கொண்டு வந்திருப்பது மிகப்பெரிய விஷயம். இந்த காரணம் தெற்காசியாவிலேயே எப்படி ஒன்று அமைவது என்பதும் அது சென்னையில் நமக்கு அமைவது என்பதும் மிக 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 முக்கியமானது. அதை குறித்து அவர்கள் மிக அழகாக சொல்லியிருக்கிறார்கள். எப்படி அது மற்ற இடங்களிலிருந்து the precision, number one it is precision and speed. இன்னொன்று அது வந்து இப்போ ஒரு நான் கேன்சரஸ் ஆர் கேன்சரஸ் செல்ஸ் எதுவாக இருந்தாலும் இட் இஸ் தி மோஸ்ட் நான் இன்வேசிவ் டெக்னாலஜியாக இருப்பது தான் இதில் மிக முக்கியமான ஒன்றாக நான் பார்க்கிறேன். அதே போல் ஒரு லங் கேன்சராக இருந்தாலும்னா அதில் கூட அந்த கேன்சரஸ் டிஷ்யூஸ் வந்து மோஷனில் இருந்தால் கூட இட் கேன் ரியலி கேப்சரேட் அண்ட் ட்ரீட்மெண்ட் அதை கொடுக்க முடியும் என்பதும் இதில் மிக முக்கியமானதாக நான் பார்த்தேன். ஆக ஒரு மோஸ்ட் அட்வான்ஸ்டு டெக்னாலஜி நமக்கு நம்முடைய ஊரில் வந்திருக்கிறது. அந்த டெக்னாலஜி மட்டுமாக இல்லாமல் அது பலருக்கும் உபயோகப்படக்கூடிய அளவில் அந்த டெக்னாலஜியின் மூலமாக நமக்கு கிடைக்கக்கூடிய பலன்கள் என்பது மிக மிக முக்கியமான இருக்கிறது. ஸோ எல்லாவற்றையும் நான் சொல்வதின் போது கடைசியாக முடிக்கும்போது ஸோ டெக்னாலஜியாக இருந்தாலும் சரி, இது மோஸ்ட் அட்வான்ஸ்டு டெக்னாலஜி எதுவாக இருந்தாலும் ultimately it has to be necessarily affordable to the common public. So you should also parallelly find the means to mitigate the expenses incurred in this respect. ஸோ அது சாதாரண மக்களுக்கும் ஒரு காலகட்டத்திலே அது உபயோகப்படுத்தக்கூடிய அளவிலே இந்த மருத்துவ வசதியில் எல்லோருக்கும் கிடைக்க வேண்டும். that should be made available to every common public என்பதை நான் அந்த நேரத்தை எடுத்து சொல்லி once again I take pleasure in taking part in this proud moment. It is a redefining moment as I have already told. So I take a real great pleasure and congratulations to everyone over here. Thank you, ma'am. Congratulations.
Sir, you've been a great role model for all of us. Thank you for the appreciation, support, and inspiring us with your thoughts and work. We look forward to many more events like this where we will all be appreciated and work together for the benefit of the humanity in general. Let us now come to the end of the program. I would now like to call upon Dr. Ratna Devi, Senior Consultant Radiation Oncology, to propose the vote of thanks. Madam.
Good morning. Respected guests, Honorable Thiru Thangam.